Yeah, and people don't shed tears often for the top tier of income earners, do they?
No.
They don't do it.
No, exactly. There's an expectation that those people will be able to look after themselves. You know, Australians still, as a general proposition, believe that we're a nation that looks out for people who are struggling to keep up or who are real hard toilers out there in that middle income bracket, working hard 9 to 5 and more every day and bringing home a pay packet. They're the people that we respect and we want to see do better.
I think a lot of Australians look at the world today and they think, thank God we live in Australia. Let's look at the United States because the political situation, it is a melodrama. I read a piece this morning. Half of it said that Joe Biden was ahead in the polls. The other half said that Trump was. It's a mess.
I mean, what you've got are two unpopular candidates for the presidency, effectively. The worst thing that could happen to the Democrats right now is if Trump ceased to be the candidate, ironically, because Haley would probably beat Biden because she's young and is not Donald Trump. And there's a big section of the electorate amongst Republican voters as well who just won't vote for Trump. But there are people on the other side of the ledger in the last election who may vote for him this time. So we're seeing all these different factors playing into it. It's what makes American politics so fascinating because they don't have compulsory elections, voting in elections. You have to find that group that's going to come over to you and vote for you. And you're always agitating your base to make sure that they come out on election day.
Do you think that story about Michelle Obama possibly replacing Joe Biden is just a good headline?
I think it's a bit of wishful thinking on the part of a lot of people. I mean, I've heard that Michelle Obama was ruling out that as an option, years ago. But of course, if there was an unexpected and dramatic change in the president's health or his prospects, then someone like Michelle Obama would be a really interesting candidate for the presidency.
And that's not out of the world of possibility, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. But of course, it is a nation which is highly divided, as we know, and of course her husband, when he was the president, was successful. He won 2 terms, but immediately after his presidency, there was that backlash, which in large part, or in some part, was due to the fact that a black man had been president. You talk to black voters in the United States, as I did after the 2016 election, and they said, we knew that when Obama was elected, there would be a backlash at some point from sections of the white community that didn't want to see this man or a black man be president. So you'll see that if Michelle Obama was the president, presidential candidate, you'd see some of that as well.
Yeah, it is a fascinating space. It really is.
I love it.
Good to see you, Bruce.
Thanks, Tim.